guys, welcome to my visionary world. It's Lara here again, bringing you more motivation and inspiration. How are you guys doing? How have you been? Well, I haven't been so good. Okay, I've had malaria. Not good, not good. But in spite of malaria, I am still here. Okay, so I'm so excited today because we've been talking about finding your comparative advantage, finding your advantage, your thing, your magic, what you do best. That's what we've been talking about, and it's been so amazing because I am on this journey with you. We have to find your magic. Why? Because you cannot afford to live this life without finding your thing, your magic. That will be a disadvantage. And I don't want to be part of that. I want to be part of your advantage. So we are going to find your advantage. So far I've been talking about finding your magic, and all of my talk has had to do with the mind, which I call mind field. Talking about your mind, about, everything to do with your mind, And to talk about that, I need to tell you a story, okay? Have you watched Karate Kid? The one with Will Smith's son. I think Will Smith directed and or produced that movie. Amazing movie. I've watched it a couple of times. And so what happened in this movie quickly was that, so this mom moved from Detroit to Shanghai in China with her son, and very turbulent boy, and he got into, first day of landing Shanghai, got into trouble with another boy over a girl. And the long and short of it was that he realized that he needed to know how to fight, because this first day of him getting into trouble, this boy really dealt with him, and he had all the gra all the stubbornness, but he just couldn't fight. So he realized that, and he made up his mind that he would learn how to fight, and then all of that. He got a teacher, and this was very interesting. So first day of lesson, he comes, he's excited, already had in his mind what the lesson would be like, okay? But he had this struggle that his mom always quarreled with him about. He would always come back home and drop his clothes on the floor, which I'm still fighting with my daughter on that matter. Always. And we know a lot of them do that. They come back, drop the clothes on the floor. And the mom always told him. And then one of the days his teacher was in their house, he noticed this boy had that problem. So he was waiting for him the way we moms wait for them, And then first day of lesson, instead of going straight into the fight matter, the guy said, and again, he exhibited that attitude when he got to class. He dropped his jacket on the floor, and the guy said, pick it up, okay? And then, guess what? This was what the class was all about for the next few days. It was crazy. It was annoying. Told the boy, pick it up, hang it, take it, wear it, remove it, put it. And now, he did that first day. The boy was, okay, I guess it was bearable the first day. Second day, take off your jacket, hang it, carry it, wear it back, take it off, all of that. And that continued for the next few days until the boy was mad. It was crazy. What is my point here? The teacher knew that the success of the fight was not about the fight. It was about the mind. What about the mind? The discipline. That was the first thing. That was the first thing the teacher knew had to be instilled in the boy, because he knew that this journey was going to require a lot of discipline. I am doing the same for you today. This journey, okay, is a self-discovery journey, and it's going to require a lot of discipline. And in that discipline, you're going to need to ask yourself questions, and you're going to need to answer the questions correctly so you can get the desired answer and get the desired action and reaction. That is what this is all about. And that is why I said that for the next few weeks, I'm going to be taking you on a mind field. The mind. We're going to be talking about the mind. Okay? There's just no point rushing to be an entrepreneur or do any of that stuff if you can't fix the mind. That was what this teacher knew, and that was what he knew he needed to instill in this boy. Get the mind fixed and every other thing will work. So, let me go into the next mind thing we are going to be talking about. Okay, because the last time I talked about the fact that what do I want? That was the question. What do I want? That was the question you're supposed to ask yourself. What do you want? Okay, and I know that this is not the answer to this is not a one-day job, but let's keep that answer and keep working on it. Let's keep working on the answer. And so today I'm going to go into the next question, okay? Because I already told you for the next few weeks we're going to be asking ourselves questions and hoping to get the right answers so we can get the right reactions, okay? So my next question is, what are my capabilities I know of so far? And I have to say that because we all have so many capabilities we don't even know. We don't even realize. We've not even explored, which is fantastic, okay? And you discover that as you go along the journey. But for now, what are your capabilities that you know of so far? How do you find your capabilities? That is what I'm here to help you with, okay? And I want to go on 3 routes, okay? First, the IQ route, the EQ route, and the LQ route. This is how we are going to attempt to find your capabilities. Let me quickly talk about IQ, okay? We know that IQ means the measure of reasoning. IQ, intelligence quotient. That's what that word is. That's the short for it. Intelligence quotient. This is how a human being's intelligence is measured, okay? Your ability to reason, your ability to take decisions, your ability to use information, okay, to affect things, your ability to use logic. This is what IQ is about. And most of what we go and learn in school, most of the things we're doing in school has to do with your IQ, okay? And this is why some people have done the test and some score a high mark, and that's when we hear them say, oh, he has a very high IQ, you know, and some have average high IQ, some have lower IQ, okay? What does that mean? Is your ability, your reasoning ability, your ability to reason, you know, quickly, sharply, your ability to, you know, to fix a puzzle. All of that has to do with IQ, okay? So the question now is that how would you rate yourself? Okay, there are many tests, there are many ways to do the test. You have them online and all of that, but that's not what I'm going into, okay? IQ is good, okay? But my problem with IQ is that intelligence does not always translate to success. And this is what my own talk is about. I'm trying to find the success route for you, for me, for our kids, for us. The success route. How do we get to the success lane? This is what I'm trying to find out. So I'm wondering, can IQ deliver the goods? In my world, probably not. IQ is good. If you have a high IQ, beautiful, fantastic. But I know a lot of intelligent people that are not successful in life because there's more to life than just intelligence. So if you are there and you feel, oh, in school I was just average, I was not really capable as far as academics was concerned, that's okay. It's not a problem. There's another route, which is my preferred route, which is the EQ, the emotional intelligence route, which is what? What is emotional intelligence? Your ability to manage your emotions and the emotions of other people around you. In my own world, this is a better, well, maybe better is not the word I should use. This is, I will bank on EQ any day than IQ, okay? Because like I said before, I know a lot of people that are super intelligent, super talented. Most times, people with very high IQ landed like that. They landed here like that. There's no input, there's little or no input, you know, from them to have that high IQ. They just landed like that. But when you talk about EQ, emotional intelligence, your ability to manage your own intelligence, your own emotions, your ability to manage the emotions of other people around you. Yes, maybe some also landed that way with that extra gift, but most times EQ is learnt here. It has more to do with nurture, okay? It can be learnt. Why is EQ very, very important? Beautiful. EQ has a lot more to do with your grit, which is what I want to look at, okay? What is grit? Your passion, you're passionate about something, your perseverance. These are the things that determine most times whether people are successful or not. Your ability to be hardworking, responsible, tolerant. These are all attributes of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. Okay? So, for those that would say, oh, you know, I didn't even do well in school. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? You can with emotional intelligence. Okay? What are some of the attributes of emotional intelligence? Self-awareness. Okay? Just your ability to be self-aware. Okay? Which is what I've been talking about. Your ability to discover yourself. Discover what you do well, what you don't do well. Why? No need to put so much energy into what you're not doing well. Face the things that you do well and get better at it by doing it every time, by doing it every day. This is your thing. This is your magic. This is what you do so well. This is where you need to bring your focus. Okay? So being self-aware, you know, listening to what people are saying about you, about the things you do well, you know, observing people's reactions to the things you do. This is being this is self-awareness, self-regulation. Okay? Just being your ability to be moderate, to be angry and not show it. Okay? To be sad and manage it. You're sad but you're still working. Okay? So like I said, I started by saying that I had malaria over the weekend. I still do. I'm not feeling so fantastic, but this is something that is important to me, so I'm going to do it, and I'm doing it. Okay? That is self-regulation. I'm not down and out. I'm not saying, oh, I'm not even in the mood. It's not every day one is in the mood, but you do it. This is self-regulation. Okay? How about self-motivation? You have to be your own biggest cheerleader. When you are your own biggest cheerleader, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. Okay? Your ability to empathize with others. This is how, because if you can't empathize with me, we can't relate. Because like I've often heard it being said that I don't care what you know unless I know how much you care. Okay? So empathy, these are all attributes of emotional intelligence. And for me, I would always bank on the emotionally intelligent guy than the other guy that is just academically and intelligent or talented. I will bank on my emotionally intelligent guy any day. There's a new one, okay, in the intelligence paradigms that is reigning now, which is the love LQ, the love quotient. Okay, that is also amazing. Again, I've talked about this. I said, in self-discovery, in finding who you are, put love first. Put love first. Put yourself first. You are supposed to love yourself. Then that love helps you to love others. Okay? And when you're operating from that high, paradigm, love paradigm is high, you tend to want to be an entrepreneur or that wants to add value. You want to improve humanity. You're not just about making money. Money is good, it's fantastic, but you have a higher calling than just money making. This is why for me LQ is so important. But let me round up by talking about grit, by talking about passion, about perseverance, hard work, responsibility. These are the things that you need to make it. These are the things you need to get to any level that you want to. Okay? like I said, emotional intelligence has a lot to do with your ability to manage your emotions, okay? Manage, you know what you like, know what you don't like, your ability to do what you like and stay with what you like for the longest time ever, even when it's difficult, okay? These are the key attributes that ensure that people succeed in life. If you have extra intelligence, I'm happy for you. It is good, it is fantastic, but a lot in life, you need a lot more than just intelligence, you need a lot more than just talent and all of that. You need emotional intelligence. And I'm so particular about these kids, okay? So now I'm talking to my super women out there. We know that some of us have kids that in school they're just average, okay? But they are hardworking average. We should encourage them and help them find their magic. Help them early on find their emotional intelligence, work hard in discovering what they are good at. Okay? This is what we need to help them with. Because I know that for Nigerian parents, the kids that are not doing so fantastically well in school, we tend to criticize them. We tend to put them down. We tend to compare them. This is not the way to go. If their highest intelligence is not in school, trust me, it's somewhere else. And it's our responsibility to help them find that somewhere else. Okay? So Tiger Woods' dad understood that this guy's highest intelligence is with this golf stick and this golf ball and the golf course, and his dad helped him to find it. Until today, he's still working in that intelligence, he's still doing all of that. Some of our kids, their intelligence is in music, it's in fashion, it's in clothes, it's in makeup, it's in food, it's everywhere. Let us help. Let's stop the criticism today. Let us help them find their intelligence. You find your own intelligence, okay? It's time to drop all the complex. It's time to drop the pity party, feeling sad. No, that your own intelligence was not here, but it's here. You find it. It's your responsibility. And this is why I'm so particular about you signing up your kids for the Visionary Entrepreneurial Online Academy, because these are the kind of things we deal with, okay? We are, if you get all A's and you're the best in school, in the class, fantastic, we love you, okay? But when you are not, we still love you, and I probably even love you more, because I understand that if your intelligence is not in academics, it's somewhere else. I just have to find it. And together with you and I, your parents, and all the people that love you, we can help you find your intelligence. We can help you do amazingly well in that intelligence once it is found. And this is my responsibility. This is my job that I love doing so well. And this is what I'm encouraging all my super moms, all my super women out there to do, so that our kids can be who we want them to be tomorrow. So, are you going to join me? Have you signed up your kids for the Visionary Entrepreneurial Online Academy? Well, if you haven't, then you should, because you need them to be part of our weekly classes, and all of the amazing things we're doing for them and for you. So look out for me, because next week I come with another one of my mind-filled talk, and it's all set to inspire you. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, you should do that right now, because you are going to be missing a lot. Okay, so subscribe and look out for more inspiration from me to you. See you later. Take care. Bye.